there was a article that was released by Husker Athletics about the Nebraska Memorial Stadium survey results. Did you get a chance to see what those results were and what they mean?
I didn't really pay much attention to the results. I mean, I didn't look at the actual ones, but there's going to be some changes there. It's going to make, just a much more fan friendly experience. Not everything's not going to happen at once, but it's going to make the stadium a lot. It's going to make that game day experience a lot better if you're going to be there. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, sales of beers is the biggest issue, and the best news that anybody that likes to come to Memorial Stadium on Saturdays during the season is that they were allowed this past weekend. Nebraska hosted the Big Ten wrestling tournament at Pinnacle Bank Arena here in downtown Lincoln, and for the first time ever, they allowed alcohol sales. For a Big Ten event. So that's kind of opening the door. And I mean, people that are from around here are keep up with things. That Nebraska is a pretty conservative state, and this has been a big issue for a long time. And things are starting to kind of turn around. And I mean, there's obvious reasons why. Financially, obviously. But the thing is, it's kind of a little different. It's a two-edged sword there. When I'm talking about that wrestling tournament this past weekend, that was at Pinnacle Bank Arena, which is not on campus. It's a privately owned a building. So, Nebraska doesn't get anything out of alcohol sales out of that at all. But on the other side, in Memorial Stadium, that is on campus. So, they would reap all the benefits of that. And, that's always been the biggest issue is, serving alcohol on campus buildings. And there's another building on campus, a big venue that draws a lot of people too, which is Bob Devaney Sports Center, which hosts, Nebraska volleyball, which is a pretty big deal and sells out just like the football team does. And if you can pass that and start allowing alcohol sales at games, I think that just makes that much more better, especially if you want to keep the sellout streak going along. Because in this day of age that everybody knows that you can just kick back at home and watch several games at one time and enjoy whatever is your favorite game day treat. It costs a lot of money to go to games. Just that's a fact. So yeah, you've got to make things better, and then another one is going to be they're going to start chopping some of the seats down, and the big issue as well is you've got to put seat backs in because if you go there as a fan and go watch a game, you got to sit on those planks and you're shoulder to shoulder with the next person. It's not pleasant. You have to be a real fan to enjoy it right now. And Trev Alberts knows all this, and he's leading the charge, and he knows what it's going to take, and they're on the right path. And I mean, when you ask me about practice, I think maybe the biggest thing that I took away from yesterday was getting a chance to go see what the progress right now in the construction of all the new facilities, because I hadn't seen it from that perspective in a couple of months, and there's been a lot of progress made here, and it's looking good. Even when it's like a mud pit out there, they're still working out there, and when there's cranes up in the skyline of downtown Lincoln, it's a good thing for the economy. So everything's looking up right now. I just wish we could see a little bit of what's going on the field.
For sure, because we want to hear about it. I got to think that there are some video clips out there, though, right?
Well, that's the funny thing is they haven't let us out there, but they sent out a meld to the media last night. I have not used it myself yet. I'll be using it tomorrow, so keys are there for all of you that like to watch our Husker Online videos and all that. We'll have that out tomorrow with a big practice report from the whole week, and that's all we're going to get. Spring break next week, they're off. So they'll come back, and Eric Shenander did tell us, though, that they will be scrimmaging on Friday. No media access, and we won't hear from them for a whole week after that. So it's a real strange position to be in if you've been covering Nebraska football in the media for a long time. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure what it's all about. It's hard to say right now. You can you can make your own conclusions about why they're not letting us in. And let me say too that we've always been spoiled here at Nebraska. If there's people there that are used to other teams and stuff watching, I mean, we've been spoiled a lot here. We get a lot more coverage than a lot of other big time programs media has ever a chance to get to see. So, yeah, that's why it's such a strange thing to me right now.